Balraj Ghai, we are here at the Fern Habitat in Pune,
Yes, sir.
and we are hosting the Super Heroes Cup 2026. Last time it was online, this time over the board. How do you feel that such an event is happening here?
First of all, I have no words to begin with how I feel, apart from the fact that it is ethereal, because this space in itself was also just an idea up until a few years back. And I think we started working on this space and building this space after the first event of Super Champs had happened. So to see it go from the internet to happen over the board in a place like this, which has just been ideas and is now actually in physical form, is something which is very remarkable. It's something that I'm still trying to put into words right now. As you can see, it's it's a very exciting time to be alive. It makes us really happy to be able to host such events also. My family, my father, we love chess. It is so nice to be able to see how the world has now started to revolve around family and friends who we are in touch with, who have brought us closer to what we love. So, thank you so much for hosting this at the Fern Habitat in Pune. It's truly a joy to have this over here.
And to have all these very special players taking part, I think some of the finest specially able players of India, to have them and have them in such a space where it is almost like they're playing a super tournament, as is again visible in the name. As many players also told us in the interviews yesterday, it feels like we are playing some GM tournament where everything is taken care of, from the transport to travel to stay to food and everything. How do you feel about this endeavor, especially arranged for those who are specially able?
Honestly speaking, whether if specially abled or not, the idea is that there must be inclusivity and more inclusivity on this planet. We all belong to one race, and the sooner we realize that, the better it is for all of us. I am also very sad that this is the gold standard for uh, chess super tournaments, because I expected that this to be the basic. So I'm very happy, honestly, that the players are so ecstatic, and the team also that has organized everything, the team of ChessBase India, who has put in all of the effort, because we just had to say yes and open our doors. The entire effort, the entire job of executing everything has been done by ChessBase India. So, heartiest congratulations to the team of ChessBase India for helping us put together something that sends a message across to the world that tournaments like these must happen, and there must be more players who should be included in such tournaments. So, I'm very happy to actually see the games now and how they are progressing.
And did you happen to take a look at the playing venue as well? Of course, when we came in, it was still the Habitat Comedy Club. And then, with, of course, huge support from the staff here as well as work from the team, now it has turned into a venue where 16 players are taking part in a knockout event. How do you see the arrangements over there?
So, honestly speaking, I have not yet walked into the venue.
Okay.
I have only seen everything on photos, on videos, and of course, I have a CCTV. So, I've seen the room build up. So, I know exactly what the layout is, thanks to the ChessBase India team as well. It has been organized very nicely. It is very spacious. You can easily walk through and you can see the games yourself. That's why I'm even more excited to actually walk in and see it for myself right now. Uh, I also think that the way the space has been reutilized, it always amazes me that a comedy club can be reutilized in so many ways that are so positive as well. Laughter is very positive as well, and so is a game like chess and its outcomes. You get to learn so much with every single game. So similarly, I'm getting to learn so much about how this space gets utilized thanks to ChessBase India.
And just one final question, Balraj, and then of course you can watch all the games at peace. What was the reason of agreeing to such a proposal? Like, what was your mindset behind making this tournament happen? Because it's not an easy decision to give such a property to decide that okay, you'll host this tournament. If there's any specific reason you could give.
So there was just one, like my first impulse. So there are multiple reasons, but my first impulse is that because of our love for chess, uh, we wanted to do it. It was just plain, that's it. There was no reason beyond that. After saying yes impulsively, there are thoughts that go through your head, you know. So the thoughts that went through my head were that the property is brand new. The way the entire layout of the property is perfectly conducive to it, because yes, there was another thought process that could be hosted at the Habitat in Mumbai, where we had hosted Gukesh's games as well,
Yes.
which were broadcasted from there. The Sagar Bhai and Amruta had also hosted another GM who came down and held workshops.
Yes, training camp. It was with
Absolutely,
Jacob Agard, I remember.
absolutely,
Yes.
and honestly, the feedback that I got from all of those events was that yes, the location is really good over there because it's in the heart of the city of Mumbai. But at the end of the day, the experience of someone after having left the space should be that, hey, you know what? I want to be able to do so much more over there. I want to be able to host this kind of event, that kind of event. And over the last 9 years, we've hosted all kinds of events, but we just managed to step into chess post the lockdown. We in fact even had our own chess club that we hosted. We hosted that for good 4 months. We even held an over the board YouTube live with that, wherein we have comics who have come down and played with us. But for me, doing it over here mainly was that we've not held so many events over here. This space is still new. It is still very elastic. And before we completely deep dive into comedy and just live events where someone just comes on stage and performs, let's explore the entire world. So, of course, the best part about chess is that you not only have over the board events, you can have live streams as well. You can have people come and watch the event and at the same time play on the side as well. So, it is not just an event wherein you come for a few hours. You can be there for an entire day or 2 days, for example, like what's happening today. The games which were hosted and live streamed from above the habitat for the championship
Yes.
for Gukesh, that made me feel so good about the event overall because it happened throughout the entire week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, afternoon onwards, people are coming in. People are sitting with their laptops open, their Zoom calls are on, but they're still watching the game. That's what sports does to you. It brings out this passion from inside of you that makes you feel for a game so much more than any other live performance can. And which is the reason why sports players will always be revered as amongst the people with the highest IQ, the people who are the smartest, the people who are, you know, one in a million in a generation, you know. So to be able to see them live is something that I wanted to be able to host over here. So the impulsive decision that I had fell completely in line with all of the other thoughts that I had after. And with every thought, I only felt more and more better about hosting the event. So, which is why I'm so ecstatic today. You know, I'm just filled with excitement.
Thank you so much, Balraj, for hosting this event, for giving us your time. And yeah, I will let you go now and maybe watch few of the
Thank you.
games in the tournament.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to ChessBase India, Sagar Bhai, Amruta, Samay Bhai for being able to enable everything as well and helping us in colliding both these worlds together at the right time. Thank you so much.
I am joined here by Paramjit Ghai. Sir, you were there in day one when the tournament was getting just set up, the Superheroes Cup taking place here at the Fern Habitat in Pune. And today the tournament actually started. The games are going on right now. How do you feel about this event? How do you feel about this event taking place here in Pune?
It's amazing event taking place at the Fern's Habitat in Pune, and ChessBase has brought this to Pune. Thank you, ChessBase. Thank you, the organizers. And it's a wonderful event happening out here. While the whole world is watching this event, our superheroes are playing their games, and it's a wonderful feeling to be so many people out here who have got challenges in their life and how they've overcome them. It's a pleasure to see because chess has always been at the root of my heart. As a child, I've always played chess. It has been my favorite sport and hobby as a kid. And to now see this event happening in this lovely premises, it's a pleasure to have this tournament taking place at this property, and we are blessed and honored.
And you made actually the inaugural move today in the opening ceremony. How was it to meet these very special players and speak with them? I believe you met many of them in the course of the event.
Yes, I was very fortunate to have won the last year's champion also, who has just won his first game also. And I believe his name is Krishna Venkat, and he was amazing. I've met each one of them, and it's a very positive feeling coming from them. I can tell you that I was amazed when I was talking to one of them yesterday, and I came to know that he's a chartered accountant and he's visually impaired totally. Whereas I'm myself a chartered accountant and I do know the hardships one has to face when you become a CA to do the course. And when such people with such challenges in life overcome them, I think this is a large take from this event that we, the common people, have to also understand that these people, if they can struggle and come up so well, we also need to thank God for His all His boons and benefits to us. And we should also try to help our brethren and try to bring everyone together in such a way that we can enjoy this lovely game of sports, chess. Because, like I said, chess is at the bottom of my heart. And yes, today I felt like Vishwanathan Anand when I played my first move there to inaugurate. And I said, wow, I've seen Vishy doing it. And I felt, wow, he's so great. And today, being able to do that first move, I got that same feeling. Thank you.
That's such a wonderful feeling, and thank you so much for sharing all about meeting you with the players. And the final question to you, maybe a message to all these very special players who have come here to play in this beautiful venue. And of course, the support staff has been amazing. All the work done to make this tournament happen has been so great. Maybe a message from your end to all these players.
Well, I can say to these each one of them that They are playing so well, and I came to learn that some of them want to play in the open category, and they are fit for open category, and they will be better than even the in the open category, and they need not enter in this arena because they are so good. I feel that each one of them can rise above and reach the pinnacles globally. Each one of them have the potential, and that is all I would like to tell all of them and each one of them, that yes, you can reach out there and you can pluck the star yourself. Believe in yourself, keep working hard, you'll reach. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much, sir.